Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Here we are in a Kestrel, and I'm going to be continuing to doing these T0 tests for like very low skill characters. In this case, there's a character I've got that is using a 1 million skill referral link, which you can find, for example, in the description here. And I'm trying to like maximize the amount of potential out of my character by using all those skills and having an as cheap ship as possible. They're able to do the T0 sides, the T0 darks, then in particular very well. So this is the Kestrel here, passive tanked. Has a pretty good tank, and we're going to test it out against some waves that maybe could be a little bit difficult if we can encounter them. The main one I want to find is the Skybreaker Disparate Troop, because that is a little bit more difficult, but we'll see if we find it. But the point here is that we're going to get up close and personal, use the rockets, and wreck the enemies. This ship is not too expensive. You can see the value is 4 million and then 1 million worth of cargo with the ammunition and everything, so it's not the most expensive ship. And this is also very scalable. So the skills you're training here will then be used if you want to use, say, like a hawk. It'll be very useful in that kind of situation. Okay, so let's go. Let's see if we can use the... You need to be in a fleet here. Form a fleet with. And so far it's been working pretty well. I did have an issue before where the enemies would be too fast for me, so then I would just not even be able to get close to them, and the missiles would just fade out because they're too slow to hit the targets. But maybe now it'll go a little bit better. Last time it went pretty good because I trained some more skills. If you want to see the skills I've trained, you can see here. If we go in my character tab, you can just, if we go in the skill and just add a skill quickly, like here, and then remove this. Devoted Hunter. Okay, let's just go close to him. If we go to the tab here, if we go here and here, you can see these are all the skills we've trained. These are all the skills we've trained. So if you want to get the same capabilities I've got, this is what the skills I've trained. Let's lock this guy up, and I want to go with the Caldari Navy actually, because the EM, because this guy has got lower end EM resist, so that's good. Oh no, we want to stay out of that tachyon cloud, so let's keep a little bit distance here. There we go, stay a little bit distance, that's good. This guy will die very quickly when you use the EM missiles, because he's got lower EM resist. See if we can get a little bit closer. Got some big volleys though. Need to be a little bit closer. Stay a little bit. Let's stop here. And ideally we should be moving. I'm just worried about that tachyon cloud. Maybe we can orbit him at like 5 kilometers, see if that helps a little bit. Look at the amount of damage we're taking, and taking a lot of damage. Devoted Hunter is pretty deadly. Just this tachyon cloud is very deadly as well, because it can fling us out of the arena. Let's get a little bit closer here. That's good. Just really do not want to be flung out. Move a little bit. If we can get a little bit closer to this guy. Orbit 500 maybe. There we go, getting some good volleys now. Ooh, look at that. A lot of damage has been taken from this guy. This guy is no joke. Penetrating shot. I think if we orbit a little bit further away, it'll be a little bit better, because I think his range is quite short. There we go, great. We managed to get through it, but look at that, we took a lot of damage actually, so we need to be a little bit careful when we encounter these devoted hunters. Definitely there's a lesson learned here. And he was actually able to apply pretty well in the dark side. But I think if we were to maybe orbit like 10 kilometers or just at the range we've got in our rockets, I think we would be able to avoid more of his damage, because we're in the dark side, so it's reduced their optimal range of turrets. So I think it should be okay actually. We just stop here, open up that wreck. There we go, good. Let's go to the next wave here. What do we have here? Let's choose the damage type based on what we're fighting. Okay, so Caldari Navy is what we want to go here. The Nova, that is. Because True Lava is best to face them with the explosive damage. Oh, he's going super fast because I think he went into a tachyon cloud or something. Let's go a little bit closer to him. Need to get a bit closer here. And there we go. A little bit of damage. Great. And he won't be able to do much damage here because of the dark side reducing his optimal range. So his entropic disintegrators are not really able to get a good lock on us. Now they seem to be, but it's quite easy to get out of his range. This Damovic can break his spool. Well, that's good. This guy is pretty easy. Just orbit him close here. Not really much thought is put into this one. That Devoted Hunter though, he was pretty deadly. We've got EM and thermal resist are two lowest resists, or the kinetic is actually a little bit lower than the EM, but still. And that guy was mostly doing EM. But he was hitting hard. I think it has to do something with the range. We got here, Devoted Hunter, Eve Ref. You can find a little bit of statistics on these guys here. Eve Ref. And we can go on the optimal range. Optimal range is 18 kilometers and accuracy fall off is 8. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to get too close to the degree where he'll not be able to do damage to us. If he's 18 kilometer optimal, we've got 11 kilometers, and the dark side is reducing it by 30%. Yeah, he's going to maybe have like 12 kilometers, something like that. So he'll be still able to do maximum damage. But it felt like before we were that guy was doing the Devoted Hunter, he was doing more damage the closer we were getting to him. So it could be a thing there where he's doing more damage the closer we get. It could also be that maybe our transversal's not that great. Maybe we even need to get even closer, in orbit 500 maybe. That would maybe be even better. And Fiat is pretty easy here. Go to the buy committed of cash. We can go to this guy here. And just load the rockets. Great. And just want to avoid those tachyon clouds at all costs, but they just seem to always, the NPCs, they just love to go there for some reason. Really frustrating. Look at that. Just going straight in. Like, this is a suicide mission when you go with these tachyon clouds. You go 4k a second with an afterburner. Imagine if I had an MWD. Be in a completely different situation. This is where light missiles would be really nice. Because you just don't even have to think about really you don't have to think about that stupid range. You just go in straight away. An idea could be that if you wanted to just do the T0s maybe very quickly, in another strategy would be to go for maybe a Corax, because I think a Corax does have some range bonuses to his missiles. If you were to use, say, rockets with it, I think it would go pretty well. Go with here, Corax. And if we were to remove these and put the rocket launcher here, Arbalest rocket launcher. Wonder what kind of 132 DPS, and we get 11 kilometer range. Okay, so it's the same range as the Kestrel, so there won't be any difference there. Destroyed. Let's go to the cache. But here we learned that we need to be very careful with the tachyon clouds and also that Devoted Hunter. Devoted Hunter is a deadly one. It is one of the deadliest waves. Not the deadliest. I think the Skybreaker Disparu is the more deadlier one, but it's still one of the most difficult ones you can encounter here in the T0 Abyss. So it was good to see that we were able to handle it, even though it did actually not go that well. Like, we lost a lot of shields, but still. Okay, let's destroy that by adaptive cache. Great. Get a little bit close actually. Decent. I like to be able to use the frigates though over destroy, because it translates directly into the Hawk, and then I also get a little bit more ISK per sight compared to the destroyers. So there we go. T0 sight done. Went pretty smoothly. We just need to watch out a little bit for those Devoted Hunters. I wonder how the Skybreaker Disparu troop waves will go. Need to check those resist. Skybreaker Disparu troop. This guy, we need to be careful. So if we encounter him, need to go for the thermal. Thermal is the number one damage type to do here. You get through the shields and also armor pretty quickly. So we swap over that to Inferno rockets here. But it should go good, hopefully, if we encounter it someday. Anyway, that's enough for now. More testing of the T0 Kestrel with the referral link skills maxed up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.